Hello, if this is your first video with me, welcome. If you're a subscriber and you've come back, thank you. And I'd also like to say thank you to my new subscribers. I've had a few the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks, which has obviously been nice. I'm back today with an autumn project, so I'm part of the collaboration hosted by Crafting Diva, which is Lisa. Today, again, I've gone for something fairly simple just because my craft room is in a pickle because I'm sorting through it. Something I've been doing this last 2 or 3 weeks actually is literally sorting everything out, putting it into boxes, getting rid of stuff, and it's just taken way longer than I thought. I have found the floor, which is amazing. So I've gone with this, which is from this set here that I got from the range. I did share it in a haul. So I've taken out the leaf because that kept jumping out of the tray, so I thought obviously that one wants to be done. I've taken out the paints, but I have also, as you've just seen, got down my Pebeo paints as well because that'll give me a better range of colours, I think. Also, don't know how long these ones will last. Oh, but they are quite wet, so that's a start, I suppose. I've just got a selection of paint brushes, including the 2 that were in the box and just some odd ones that I'm not worried if they get a bit grubby. And so I will start that. I'll probably put you on fast forward because otherwise it might take a while. I'm just going to fill my very grubby pot with some water and I'll be right back. Opened the paints that came with it and just been trying them out on the back first to see if I need to gesso it at all, but actually it looks as if they'll take the paint straight away and it's not going to disappear into the piece. These 2 here are quite orange. This is very pinky red, but when you mix it with the yellow it actually gives a really nice orange tone, so I might actually use those, just see how I get on. But like I said, I have got my other paints if I decide that it's not working for me. I've waited for that to dry. I've put out some more of the yellow and the red to create this orange that I quite like. And I'm just dry brushing over it because I don't want to lose the colours that I've already done. But there are a few patchy bits where the white is showing through slightly. What I also did, which I didn't forgot to turn the camera on for, is I took some of the red, a very tiny amount, and put it into the vein there and just flooded it with water. So hopefully you can see that there's a slightly different colour. I also did a brown here, which is not very easy to see on the camera, but yeah. So just to make a little bit of contrast there. Just notice this is like a line there, and obviously I want to do the other side as well, so once that's dry I'm going to turn it over and do the other side. I've done the back. Now obviously I have got that big blob of red, but I'm not too worried about that because obviously not supposed to be looking at the back. Now I have turned it over slightly too quickly, so I've got some white patches on this side, so I just need to fill those in, but I better wait for the other side to dry. I think I've been a bit impatient. I popped it out onto the conservatory windowsill to dry for a bit while I made a cup of tea. So it's literally just been out there a few minutes and it's nice and dry now. And I found this Pebeo paint, and it's iridescent orange yellow, which might sound a bit mad, but I'm just going to put a blob out. Probably don't even need that much. And so I'm going to spread it out a bit. Wash off my brush. Probably should have done it with a different brush because I don't really want this one to be wet. But it's too late now. I've got my horrible rag, which really is disgusting, so I'm not going to show that on camera. And I'm just going to dry my brush off a bit. Yeah, definitely should have used. I need to get another fan brush. I have got another one, but it's a bit stiff, but that might be alright. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? And yeah, I'm just going to lightly go over it just so we get some shine or sort of a sparkle, but not. I don't want it to be overpowering, obviously. Hence the reason I'm using the fan brush and it's dry. Before that dries completely, I'm going to use a bit of kitchen towel just to dry it off, but also pick up any excess, because like I say, I don't want it to be don't think it really picks it up very well. You can probably see it better on there, but like I say, it's only a hint, so it should just catch in the right light. First of all, disaster has struck because the stem has snapped off, which has really annoyed me. So I went in with some water in them because I decided there was too much of that iridescent on there, and fortunately it has taken a bit of it off. So if I just wet it and then take the tissue, because I just thought it was a bit overpowering in places. So that's better. I've got some of my original colour back, but also a nice shimmer and shine. So yeah, I think I'm happy with that, she says, putting a bit more water over here to take off. So I'm going to leave it now. That's probably going to be an impossibility to glue that back on. I just don't think it will stay or hold. But I think what I might do is just paint the bottom and then just hang it, and you won't be able to see. So I'll have no stem. Right, that's okay. It's I've filled it in. Okay, so it's completely dry. Obviously I'm still miffed about that. I might see if hubby thinks it's worth trying to glue on, because he's got way more patience than I have to do that, and yeah. I'll have probably lost it before he gets home anyway. Obviously I've got to put my piece of ribbon on, so I've got my scissors here that must never be used on paper. Not really sure how long I want it. I've had an idea what I might do with it, and that's a bit. I don't want to share what I'm going to do in case it doesn't work out right. I'm just waiting to paint another one and some bit will fall off. What have I got? I've got a gnome, so maybe he'll lose his nose. Who knows? That was far more fiddly than it needed to be, but I have done it and it does hang. You'll see that tiny bit of paint has chipped off, so I'm going to have to just repaint that bit. But other than that, I'm happy with it. Yeah. Or I think I'm happy with the colours and the way it's painted, but I'm actually wondering with the plaster, it just can't take very much paint or water because it's just too soft. But anyway, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I'll experiment with the others and put some sort of coating underneath them, like I might gesso them or something like that. But other than that, I am pleased with it. The colours I think look cool. Thank you very much for watching. Please do pop over and see all the other ladies that are taking part. They'll be listed in the description box. I would love it if you would leave me a thumbs up and also a comment. And until next time, cheerio.